because it would cover too much of the land with building instead of park. I'm extremely supportive of the need to have a world-class Cuban Heritage Museum. We obviously have a few others that exist, but they're not of the level that this group is intending, and I think it's terrific. It's remarkable that they've come together with a common purpose and believe that they can raise the funds to put together a new institution. I think if we can negotiate with Mr. Beckham, we can negotiate with those who are interested in erecting a Cuban museum.
So we are going to have your closing remarks, 1 minute, and we're going to be very firm on that because we're running short of time. And here we go. And this time I'm going to be fair. I'm going to let, who would like to go first? Because I think anybody want to go first with closing remarks? Ms. Meadows? Wonderful. Here you go.
Well, I think about this time you already have your mind on, because my opponent, I haven't seen him in any of the events that I've been, and I've been to every single event that I've been invited to. I want to be your voice. I am a community person like you are. That's what I want to be commissioner, to be your voice. I believe in term limits. I believe we should go there with new ideas, new strengths, do our job for the community, and leave, and give the opportunity to other people that are very qualified in the community to give their ideas and their strengths. I would like to show you something. I would like for you to finish, to make your minds up. I want everybody, if you can pass it and they can see it. This is what my opponent have been doing. I think I will be trying to fix the budget. I will trying to reconcile the taxes so you have to pay more taxes. Concentrate the library fund, the emergency, the policies that impact our life in the community. Please punch 75. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I just want to again stress, so there is no confusion, Ms. Marina Meadows is running for District 10, and the other two candidates are running for District 8. Okay, so here we go.
She says wrong things. It's got feet.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm sure the hearing is just fine. You've heard of Murphy's Law, right? Can you hear me? Yeah. I can hear you. Well, thank you. You know, I've been serving this 4 years, and a lot of people talk about getting things done, and I've gotten things done. I'm the sponsor of term limits. For the first time in 30 years, Chairwoman Sosa and I were the co-prime sponsors, and I put term limits on the ballot. For the first time, we got it done. I'm also the sponsor when, as soon as I found out that our jurors in Miami-Dade County were being charged for jury parking, I immediately sponsored legislation that outlawed us charging our jurors anything and give them free parking. And you know what? I also extended that, not just free parking downtown where they park, but in any Metro Rail station of their choice. Anytime anybody goes to jury duty, they get free parking. I sponsored that. I brought lobbying reform. Lobbying reform that says any lobbyist who does business in Miami-Dade County has to take an ethics course, and I partnered and worked with the Ethics Commission on this particular training. We take the training, county employees take the training. Because guess what? Long before we ever see anything that comes before us on the dais, whether it's a bid, whether it's an RFP, an RFQ, long before we ever see it, it's in the staff's hands. So I sponsored legislation that they would have to get the ethics training. Lobbyists have to pay for it and then do it again every other year. Also, just this past week, I passed in first reading lobby reform that extends the lobby ban from 2 years to 4 years. I put our checkbook, our budget online, so you can go take a look at it. And let me tell you, I'm a problem fixer, and when you want reform, the puppy bill legislation, term limits, ethics reform, lobbying reform, I work very hard for my community. I love service very much. Thank you so kindly.
Good evening, and thank you for this opportunity. My opponent is very good at taking credit for other people's accomplishments. For example, the Mom and Pop program, which has existed in this county, predates her term as county commissioner. That's one of her accomplishments. The Beacon Council website, an excellent tool, predates her involvement with it. It was in the prior administration. Frank Nero, in fact, was his idea as the prior director. The 311 service window in the South Dade Government Center, instead of a real permitting office and service office as was promised by Mayor Jimenez when he was elected. I'm the real deal. I'll put real money into the Economic Development Council of South Dade, which has not been funded. I'll put real money into the spay and neuter program so we can really eradicate the feral cat problem. I won't just fight for a 4-year lobby ban, which was a solution in search of a problem, and focus on the real deal, which is pay-to-play politics, which is driving my opponent's campaign. He's the #1 recipient of dollars from the top donors to campaigns. And they
That's right.
That's completely false. I never said I took money for a Beacon Council website. I created a site called miami-dade in partnership with the Beacon Council. And you know what? When Frank Nero was belligerent and irresponsive to the needs of the South Dade community and was bullying, I fought Frank Nero. He resigned, and we got a new leader in who now brings businesses to South Dade. I never took credit for the Mom and Pop program. I enhanced the Mom and Pop program. I made it more proactive. I attend the Mom and Pop meetings. So what you just said, if that's the idea of your closing remarks, it shows how disingenuous you are by the false statements you just made. You know, you want to talk about pay-to-play politics. We have 9 unions in this county. And let me tell you, there's a lot of money going into her campaign from public unions, close to $500 million, by the way, of dollars. So you can't push what you're doing yourself, Ms. Daniella Levine. Oh, you don't use that? You did not say this, right? All right.
Yeah, that's her.
As well as the candidates, but I just want to thank
No, she started it.
I'm sorry, but we need to stick to the time, okay? I need to wrap
Little
it up,
girl,
and
she
I
can't
think
be
everybody's got
civil.
an opportunity to listen to all the candidates.
Yeah.
I want to thank Meadows, Bell,
That's the sign of an underdog, though, you know that?
all of you for coming
An
out
underdog
tonight.
will do that. An underdog will push out like
It warms
this.
my heart to see so many of you actually here, listening to the candidates so that you can make your decisions. I want to remind you that the primary is August 26th. Early voting begins on August 11th. Please exercise your vote. And now, closing remarks from Michael Rosenberg. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for coming tonight, and thank you Libby for a great job, and I encourage everyone here to get involved in their community. You're doing it tonight by being here. If you're interested in being part of the board of the Kindle Federation, we'd welcome you to do that, and we address all sorts of issues.